Alright, after recently building a couple bunk beds, I was asked to build this particular loft bed. This is a drawing that my boss asked me if I could build. Well, of course you can build it. This is what she wants. She wants a ladder on this side. Obviously it's a full-size loft, and she wants these rails to come up a little bit so her son doesn't fall off. She also wants a couple shelves above the bed and shelves below the bed. So with a little bit of time and SketchUp, I came up with this. It's going to solve all the problems. It addresses all the problems, I should say. Full ladder on this side, so no matter what corner of the bed or in the middle or wherever, you're still going to be able to get up and on top. I didn't want to increase the rail because of weight, so I added a 2x4 rail support. You can put that anywhere, you can take it off, you can do whatever you want to with it. The two shelves above, and I put 3 shelves below. Now behind this bottom section from here and 48 inches up is going to be a 1/4 inch piece of plywood. I'm going to paint that white, and that's going to lighten up the area inside the shelves a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure on finish, if we are going to do a finish or not. That's undecided, but when the time comes, we'll find out. Now, once I get my design ready to go, I like to break it down into sub-assemblies. So we're going to have this leg assembly, and obviously the frame assembly. And the first thing I'm going to do is the frame. So, there it is. When I do these sub-assemblies, I like to write down on the side what materials I'm going to be using and how many. These are going to be 2x4 slats with an L shape cut out in each one of them to sit on a sub rail inside here. And this is just going to be 2x4 construction rails to stop the child from falling off. But that's going to be the first assembly we go with, sub-assembly. The second sub-assembly I'm going to do is the headboard rail. Again, dimensioned out, this is going to be where my 1/4 inch plywood starts and stops. Basically what I did is where the head of the mattress is, and then I went down 48 inches. That way I can only have one cut on a piece of plywood. That'll remain nice and square. That'll stop this entire assembly from wanting to tilt left or right. That'll square it up nice and stiff. And again, I went with my materials list down here. After that assembly, we've got the other leg assembly. This is just a 2x10 that I'm going to rip down into a 2x6 and then a 2x4 and join them in an L shape. And we're going to secure these with pocket hole screws from the 2x4 piece into the 2x6 piece. And we're going to put our pocket hole screws, we're obviously going to go right here on the bottom. You kind of can't really conceal that. But we're going to measure up, and the rest of our pocket holes are going to go behind these 2x4 ladder rungs to conceal the joinery as much as possible. And then we're just going to screw these 2x4s from the inside onto this other vertical 2x4. But again, a total of my materials list for the sub-assembly, and then this is the last sub-assembly, so I totaled out all my materials, and I came up with a price on Lowe's.com for my local store. I use Lowe's as a baseline because they are the most expensive lumber source for me. And I have my $103.81 tax included, but I forgot to add a piece of 1/4 inch plywood, so it's going to be about $115 to build this bed, plus screws and glue, so about $120, $125-ish when it's all said and done. Like I said, this is the next big project, and I'm going to try and cover the entire build, keep a materials list, link to materials list on every video, so you can, if you want to build this, you can. Of course, you can wait till the end to see how this turns out, to see if you want to or not. But anyway, I just wanted to walk you through my design process, show you what's coming up. Like I said, I'm going to try and get the entire build filmed and or recorded, I should say. This isn't film anymore, it's digital. I'm going to get the entire build recorded, and hopefully you can follow along. Hopefully if you want to build one, you can. You'll be able to see the final result here soon. I find that the more work I do up front to get organized, to get prepared, and to get everything designed out, the faster, the more efficient, and the easier the project is for me to complete. But anyway, that's what's to come, and thanks for watching.